All right, so in this lesson, we will rewrite expressions again. So rewrite expressions involving fractions with exponents. So they involve fractions and exponents. This is going to be slightly like, this is pretty much, I think, the same as like yesterday's as far as the objective, but these will be a little more complicated. It'll have a like more complicated numerator. I think actually I changed it. It used to be numerator and denominator. Let me check this real fast. Yeah, so it's just the numerator today. All right, so in example 1, we have xy to the second power, or xy squared, times 3x. Remember, there's a times right there. 3xy to the third power over xy to the third power. First thing I would do is I look at the numerator. Look at it. I would do any math that you need to do. Like, simplify this. Like, don't even, like, act like this xy to the third doesn't even exist. So, xy to the second. Xy to the second equals x to the second, x squared, y squared. Okay, so in reality, I have, let's change the color. I should keep that part the same at least. I have x squared, y squared, times 3, those parentheses are useless. There's not like a exponent outside of it or anything. So 3xy to the third, and then, yeah, I'll just use the same one. Yeah, over xy to the third. Now I would multiply here like what I can. So I'm going to do here. So I get, there's a 3 there, so I'll write a 3. There's x to the second times x, it's just x to the third. Y to the second times y to the third is y to the fifth. And then it will still be over xy to the third. And then 3 over 1 is 3. There's 3 x's multiplied on top, 1 on bottom. That means there's 2 left over on the top. There's 5 y's on top. There, we multiply, there's 3 y's on the bottom. That means there's 2 left over on the top. And there's nothing on the bottom. Most of y'all will write that little division, that fraction bar, and then just make it a box. So let's do this next one. Oh man, we got a lot of stuff going on here. Now let's do this orange again. So we have 2b to the fourth, c to the third. Let's simplify this part before we multiply. So 2b to the fourth to the third. So 2 to the third is 2 times 2 times 2, which is, I'm going to put like this. That way I don't run out of space next time. 8. B to the fourth times b to the fourth times b to the fourth is b to the 12th. And c to the third is just c to the third. Cool. So that takes care of like this part right here. Now, I need to be careful with this a to the negative second, because remember, this is a negative exponent. So, I'm trying to think about the best way of doing this. Okay, so there's no real great way. I'm just going to have to write it next to each other. No way that, like, I was thinking about something else. And then we'll multiply that by 4a to the negative second bc all over 5bc to the ninth. Oops, bc to the ninth. And then let's simplify this top part. So 8 times 4 is 32. B to the, we should start with a's, right? A to the negative second. There's no more a's, so I'm just write a to the negative second. B, 12 times b is b to the 13th. C to the third times c is c to the fourth. And then we'll put that over, over 5b c to the ninth. Okay, so this a needs to come down here because it's a negative exponent. Well, this a needs to come down here. So you get a to the positive second. So let's rewrite this. 32 b to the 13th, c to the 4th, over 5 a to the second, b to c to the ninth. And then we can get our final answer. 32 over 5. We can't reduce that, so that's just 32 over 5. We have a's down here. We have 2. We have none up here, so they just stay. We have 13 b's up here, 1 b down here, so we have 12 left over. And c to the 4, we have 4 of them. So c can go on the bottom to the 5th. All right, this is my answer. So, awesome. Next one. So let's go down here.